Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Michael Nora from Forex Trading. You can see how excited I am. This is like actually my mood. We just hit 500 subscribers, guys. This is really crazy. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for sharing. For those that shared the video, keep the love coming. Keep the love coming. Don't forget we have this goal of 1,000 subscribers for the year runs out, and let's try and make this possible. Thank you. This video is gonna be very interesting. I'll be walking you through on how I went from a rock bottom to what a successful and a better trader that I am. Of course, I have not reached the level that I really want to get to, but with time and with perseverance, we're gonna get there. So how I went from what rock bottom, right? How Forex trading, what changed my life, right? So Forex trading, I'm really thankful for Forex trading because apart from the whole financial freedom, it actually changed my mindset for a lot of things. It actually changed the way I perceive things and everything, different from the way other people perceive and what trade life. It really changed my life, and let me walk you through how it did. Right now, the downfall where I started seeing everything going against me, where I felt like the whole world was against me. Like I lost a lot of accounts. I had like a lot of things just going on there. Nothing was just going my way. Everything was very bad. Now, what happened when I was facing this downfall? I developed bad habits. Like I developed habits of nonchalance. I was just always sleeping. I was not taking care of my own self, right? I wasn't taking care of my own self. I had lacked self-love. I lacked everything. I was just developing bad habits, bad habits, right? I stopped doing the things I was supposed to do. I stopped going to school. I stopped listening to people. Like everything was just, I developed bad habits. Then this I don't care attitude. I started anything that wants to happen should happen. You get, at that point, I was at that point at this point in my life. I felt like progress was not possible. Like anybody that is successful is just a lie. How did you do it? You're just lying to everybody and everything. I felt like success was not possible, or making progress was not possible. And the full point was that I was suicidal. Like there were times I was thinking about self-destruction. There were times I actually even tried jumping from my floor. I'm staying on the first floor, so I tried jumping there. I even broke my limb. I broke my forelimb and everything. So I was suicidal then. That was how low I went. Also, I was staying out of people. I started cutting friends off. Like my friends were asking me, bro, what are you doing? Where have you been? And stuff like that. So I was just like out of everybody because of what I was facing in the market. That was a very bad thing. Alright. Now, what was my rock bottom? Now, my rock bottom, this was last year, and my rock bottom was this. I lost my $100,000 profit account. So if you're from Nigeria, if from Africa, you know that getting funds to fund your account or get the profit account is kind of very difficult, right? Then I used everything I had to purchase my 100K account, right? That was just where my hope was. Like my school, everything was just there. Like I felt like that account was just going to be my life changer. Now I lost the account. I was very depressed. I was not in debt, like a lot. Like I was in debt, and those debts were like really taking a hold of me. It was a very bad experience. You know how debt could be. I started hating myself. Like I hated myself as a person. Like I lacked self-love. Like I didn't love myself. Like I did things that just showed that I didn't even love myself. Like I didn't give shit about myself. Like anything that wanted to happen to me could happen to me, because I was having self-hate. I started having bad health. I started having heart problems. I started having, I broke my arm. Lots of injuries that were not even making sense. Just showed that I was just lacking self-love, right? And all these things were just happening because of what I was facing in the market, right? You can see. Then I started having anxiety attacks, literally all the time. I could not sleep. I can remember when I spoke to my friend that I could not stay in my house again. Like, I told her that I could not stay in my house again. I could not sleep in my house again. I left my house for like months, like 3 months. I could not stay in my house because I was so scared of having all these anxiety attacks. Like, it really made me restless. So I also had mental instability. My mental state was just so fucked up. Like, it was not anywhere good. Like, it was so bad, right? So now I just talked to you guys through how I went low, how I felt during that time. There were times I just stayed on my own and I was crying. I was just like really bad. Nobody could come save me. Nobody could actually understand what I was really even going through, right? And now all these things was happening in the forex market. And now, how did the forex market now change my mindset, right? It changed my mindset in the sense that in life, in everything you need in this life, growth is inevitable. You keep growing no matter what or how you grow, whether it's through a rough ride, smooth ride. It's never even smooth. So every face like you face in life is actually a path to growth or a path towards success. So I got to understand that all those things I was facing, all those bad moments and everything, was just a part of growth. Now, if you also want to be successful in life, even leave forex trading, you have to come with a plan, right? You have to come with a plan. You have to come with this aspect of, even if my plan doesn't go well, I'll still keep trying, right? I don't have to like give up because one time or this and this is not happening. I should just give up on everything. So trading forex actually made me even have that mindset. So then I started hitting the gym. I started running. Then I started finding seeking solace in just those things, right? I know this conventional thing that when people are depressed, when people are down, they start drinking, they start smoking and stuff like that. That is what I never wanted to do. I never wanted to be amongst like these guys that drink just to like to be happy, to forget their sorrows. Because me drinking then and me doing drugs then, you just made me very, very dependent on them. Like, without them I can't be happy, and I was facing a loss. So that means I was just going to turn an addict at that time. So I avoided that, and I started indulging myself in physical activities like hitting the gym, going out more often, like running. I started doing this thing not because I even wanted to get a good physique. It was just because I sought solace in it, right? Because I sought solace in it. Alright, these are the major comebacks. And when I started doing this, my mindset in the market started changing. A lot of things started changing. I started perceiving the market in a different form. I removed pressure from my life. I just made me have a very clear picture. And then good things started coming. Right, I started, I became funded in my forex fund, but unfortunately part of the process, they actually left. I don't know, but I couldn't get my payout because they actually closed down. You know what happened with my first one. But still yet things happen. I'm trying to fight depression. I fought depression. This still was not going to make me depressed. I still leveled up. I still walked past it. Right, I started making some little profits from the little accounts I was trading then and everything. So now, how did I come out from this thing? What was the strategy I used? First thing I did was to take my spiritual life seriously. I started taking my spiritual life seriously. I started being close to God to guide me. If you're Christian, go to church always, pray. Or if you're Muslim, please to Allah and everything to guide you and everything. So I started that, and he actually showed me the way. He actually, made things easier. He removed a lot of burden from me. I stopped thinking a lot, right? I built good habits. You build good habits, right? If you're going through all these, let me tell you now, the markets might just be there to make you feel toxic, toxic of yourself, you just hate everything about yourself. But when you start building good habits, you don't you just have this attitude of not even caring about what might even happen in the future or in the market. Like anything that wants to happen should happen, so long my risk is what's covered. So building good habits actually made me, I started build good habits of working out, running, reading books, praying to God, going to church and all those kind of things. So I built good habits. And the third one I did was I silenced the noise, and I reduced the distraction. Like I currently now I don't even have a very active social media where I chat with friends and everything. My cycles are literally very, 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 very small. My cycles are literally very, very small. The people I converse with, and like all my friends are not even up to 10. I think they're less than 10 that I converse with, because I just tried reducing the noise. Because I think the noise gives you some kind of pressure. When you stay like this, you're going through shit and you're seeing a lot of people claiming they have good lives or enjoying their time. It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like nothing, right? I tried my best to like silence noise, to actually focus on myself as a person, right? To come out from the situation I was. Okay, I started routine. I started going to the gym, running, and reading books. So also I started correcting mistakes that I've made in the past, right? Mistakes are bound to happen. That's one thing you should know. Like, mistakes are bound to happen. You should be expecting mistakes. You should be expecting to make these mistakes, right? And when you make these mistakes, what happens? And that's how you do in the market. When you take a loss, you're meant to take a loss. So what did you learn from that loss? Did you learn anything new from that loss? Did you get anything new? Now all those losses will compile and make you a good trader, and that's just how life is. The mistakes you've made in the past, you compile them, you see the things you can learn from those mistakes, and move on, right? And move on. So that is another way I use. I was also focused on the long term, right? So everything I'm going through now, I am going through that thing to set the right pace, right? To set the right pace for my future. And that's the same thing in the forex market. When you come to the forex market and you just focus on the short term, that's not what the forex market has to offer. It's a long term thing, right? So if you're facing challenges right now, just know that you should be looking at the long term. Okay, these challenges are there to make you stronger, are there to correct yourself against the future. So that is the mindset what you should be having, right? The second was also protect your mental health. Now, whilst me trying to like come out from this, there were times that a lot of people in my life were like trying to like bring me down mentally, making me to think things through, like making me trying to like, a lot of people were trying to like put me back to what I was trying to avoid. But it's better you cut them off, right? Because everything you do in this life is basically your mentality. If your mentality is poor, it affects the result. If it's high, it affects the results, right? So you try and cut down this and cut this video. I actually made this video, right, because a lot of forex traders right now are facing a lot, are going through a lot of people are depressed, a lot of people are into debt, a lot of people are even suicidal, and nobody on YouTube like does this or tell you how you can do it. So I'm trying to like share you my story, right, so that you can learn from this. You can start doing this, emulate the things I do, and you find yourself a better person than you are. I'm not yet at the place I really want to be, but I know the time you progress and continuation of this, I will get to that, right? If you like this video, don't forget to drop the like button and also subscribe. Show your boy some love, and let's reach this 1K together. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe.